Ralo is facing a lot of time due to Georgia law and federal law. All the information has now been released, and I don't think, I don't know if there's any way he could beat this. It looks like they've been surveying him for like 6 months to a year. And even when they seized product that allegedly belonged to him in December, they arrested a bunch of people in December. They chartered a flight out of Georgia, went to California, and then came back. And then there was like a bunch of vehicles that left the airport. Obviously, he wasn't in those vehicles, but they all had his logos on it. I can't believe that you would do this. And then they all leave the airport. I mean, maybe that would have been a way to get out of a traffic stop to say you're just doing okay. So they do that, and then they seize like $1 million worth of marijuana. Now in Georgia, anything over 10 pounds, you're serving. I think it's like 15 to 30 years and $1 million fine. Let's get into this and break the whole thing down. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to run ads and channels, jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Well, Ralo then, okay, so we started where in December, all that stuff was seized, like $1 million. Obviously, there was some arrests made. Now, maybe somebody told, maybe, I don't know. They don't release all that information. They just kind of outline the case. We don't even know why they were looking into him, okay? So they're trying to say he's part of a gang. They're trying to give him, like, they're going to probably try to hit him with some BMF shit, because this is a smaller scale of what they were doing. And then, so right the next day, Ralo tweets out that he lost like $1 million. Have you ever lost $1 million in a day? So they're using his Instagram against him. We've established that in past videos. But then he does another trip in April with the same airline, same information, everything. Now, you don't think that if $1 million was seized in December, you don't think that they're gonna be in cahoots? The all these agencies are gonna be in cahoots with the airline that you used, and you're using your personal email and everything because you're saying you're booking a show, but it's like everything's lining up. Like their case is just, and they had agents in California watching them, and then when he landed, they seized I guess 444 pounds this time, and then Ralo was still on the jet. They seized him off the jet with more product on the jet, so it's a wrap, man. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I want to say that first of all, I don't think it's like it's weed, right? But it's still illegal. You just have to go by the law, even though we know marijuana isn't that bad and it's being legalized everywhere. If you don't have the proper paperwork to distribute, like even if you have your license to sell and distribute in California and in Denver, because it's not legal here yet. You still, if you don't abide by those rules, you're going to be fined crazy. They want their money. It costs money to do business with stuff like that, because it's still a drug to them. So, yeah, man, it's not looking good. They were surveying him. There's like 8 other people arrested with him, and obviously, when people get 15 years to 30 years put in front of them, they start talking. The airline's going to start talking. The private jet company's going to probably been cooperating because they have a legitimate business they're running. Yeah, man. So, it sucks, man. It's too bad because Ralo is a good guy, man. On a positive note, he's a good person. I didn't know him too well personally. I spoke to him maybe once or twice on the phone a long time ago. I'm talking 2 years ago. And we ended up not doing any videos together. But I know Shorty Low knew him, and he said he's a good person. And anything Shorty Low said was gold to me. But anyways, what do you guys think, man? He also did a bunch of interviews. It's kind of like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Just speaking raw, because first of all, I like Ralo and everything, but you got to be careful what you say in interviews and everything, because a lot of people be self-snitching because you want the cred, because you're doing real stuff, like you're doing what you're talking about in your songs, at least, right? So sometimes you want to let it be known that but sometimes that can also usually come back to haunt you. And unfortunately, that's the case in this situation. So, anyways, guys, yeah, say a prayer for Ralo, man, because it's not like he killed anybody or anything. This is like he was just, But so hopefully he only gets a few years. He's gonna do some time, guys. It's just how That's just how the system works. But hopefully it can turn into a few years. Maybe someone will take the charge for him or something, because he was making good moves in music too. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think? This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll talk to you guys later. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to add to the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com.